All right. What is up, everybody? Holly here, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VIII. So, you've seen that we had our fair share of fights with Adia, and unfortunately, Rinoa's in some sort of a coma. I wonder what could be happening. So, we were instructed to go to Adia's house, which I did obviously say that that's where we needed to go. So, before we do that, we are going to traverse our way over to Shumi Village for, as they say, some more Ultima draws. Okay, so we're going to we're going to do Cell. We are going to put Selphie in the party. Now we are going to swap Rinoa's Junctions and give it to Selphie, since Rinoa is going to be out of action for a little bit. Not quite a while, but for a little bit. Alright, so with that being said, let's traverse our way to Shumi Village. Alright, so now that we are here, let's see if we can get anything good. I'm not expecting it, like I said, the RPG for some other reason. It's just not on my side, apparently. Wait, don't draw yet. Hold on. Okay, cool. No. I wanted to make sure we weren't going to for sure overdraw either. 9, could be better. We'll deal with it. But if you want to keep going, you can. Anywho, so let's traverse our way back to Adia's house. Alright, so now that we are officially in front of Adia's house, first things first, we want to do a couple of things here. Make sure that if you haven't done so already, we are going to go back into the garden, that you give your attack character, whoever that may be, which would be Squall in my case, the Alexander GF, and then we're going to learn the following abilities for Alexander, which is going to be, granted we're not going to learn these in the following order, but we are going to learn these. So High Magic Refinement is going to be the first one we're going to learn. Then you're going to want to learn Med Data, and then it's not here yet, but we will get Med Level Up, and then we're going to follow it by the Elemental Attack Junctions, Attack Defense, and so on and so forth. Next thing we're going to do while we are here, before we enter in the next area, is let's see if we have done so already. Okay, yeah, so we should have already lost the Chikobo card to the Queen of Cards. So if you've done that, then what we are going to do is we're going to make our way down to the base floor, if I can get myself situated here. And we're going to challenge a guy on a bench over here. And I think I mentioned this in one of the episodes beforehand. We're actually going to get another card from him. He should only have the one rule, which is going to be open which is pretty good. I mean, we don't really need anything else, so we're going to go ahead and play him and hope and pray that he has the card that we need. And he does not, so once he plays it, I'll be right back. Okay, so I did make a clinical error here. We need to speak to this young lady here, and we need to ask about her father. And if you remember, we did lose the Chocobo card to her, and that he created the Chubby Chocobo card, which is somewhere in Balamb Garden. Now, the only way that he's going to actually play said card is if you talk to the Queen of Cards and actually find that out. Now she's going to mention that she needs the Alexander card, which we will get to that later on down the road. So now that we had officially talked to her about the Chubby Chocobo card, let's see if we can go win that card from that student. Okay, so he officially finally played this damn Chocobo card. So now we just need to be a little bit on the cautious side. So what we are going to do, we'll just play Cypher here. So he's played that there. We'll go ahead and take a card. He'll come back, which is no big deal. Played a little bit on the offensive side, but that's all right. I was pretty sure we had that in the bag. All right, so next port of call, we're going to make our way to the training center real quick. We do have a magazine that has shown up that we are going to go ahead and get. I think I had looked for it in like one of the previous episodes, but it wasn't there. But I think it shows up after the garden becomes mobile. Okay, so here it is. It's our monthly magazine here, Weapons Monthly magazine at that. Next place we're going to go. Now I am parked right outside of Balamb Garden, or the Balamb Town. Because we do need to go do the final steps, in a sense, for the love quest that we are partaking into right now. One thing I do want to note, you can refine that card if you so choose to. That Chubby Chocobo card, I don't remember exactly what it refines into. Then we're also eventually going to refine the Leviathan card, which let's do that right now. Wrong button. Still wrong button. Still the wrong button. Okay, so Leviathan will refine down into 3 docs codes. The Chubby Chocobos into Love G's, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, Love G's basically gives your GF, or makes your GF more compatible with you, which we're not too worried about. So if we go into our items here, doc code is going to give us, or allow us to learn the med data ability, which, if you remember, Alexander has that already learned, so we're just going to give it to him so he automatically learns it. Pretty neat. Yep, we're ready to go. Alright, so we're going to make our way into the town, and hold that thought. Okay, so I did forget one slight detail. We do need to speak to, there is a girl that we need to speak with somewhere in here. She may not be. We may have to go out and in. Oh, maybe that was, I think that was her. Nope, maybe not. There is somebody we have to talk to. There is a girl here that we need to talk to. Oh, there we go. Oh, we said too much. I don't think it really makes a difference, so we're just going to go with blue. Obviously, it's hot dogs. Uh-oh. Okay, so now we can make our way back to Balamtown. Alright, so... next thing we want to do is... we definitely need to make sure that Zell is in our party, which he is. I can't remember if you have to exhaust her dialogue or not. Nope, that didn't work. Come again. There should have been, if we were doing it correctly, there should have been some girl here that we should have talked to. Let's see. If we don't get it, we will come back to it. It's no big... oh, wait, here we go. This girl. Ha ha. Excuse me, ma'am. You're in my way. Hello. What you... okay, so now, if I did this right... now we officially... rest. There we go. probably wondering why we did all this. For the next Combat King. Alright, so with that, we're going to make our way back into the garden. Let's head to the cafeteria. Alright, so now that we are in the cafeteria, we're going to go ahead and again exhaust the dialogue for these novice scenes. Okay, so now that they are repeating themselves, next protocol that we need to make our way to is going to be Dalit. Alright, so now we are going to officially do the Bone Sense side quest. So we're going to interact with the picture here where the painter's house is, the Queen of Cards' son. And you see this location and where the bone is on the picture. So yeah, we're going to make our way back to the center court, or the courtyard in a sense, to go hunt said bone. Now the reason, we could have done this earlier in the game, however, the rewards that we get for this side quest is a lot better here. So let's see, we need to talk to the dog. He has a bone. We're going to look at it. We get an X potion. Very nice. So let's make our way back to the painting and see what our next clue is going to be. Alright, so now we're back here. Okay, so our picture has a bone next to, if you look at it, that is right in front of the pub. Hey, I know this place. Well, I sure hope so. We've been there multiple times. And we will be coming back here multiple times in the future. So now that we are here, go ahead and talk to the dog. We get a mega potion for our troubles. Very nice. Alright, back to the painter's house. I don't know what kind of a punishment Coochie Coochie is going to be, but you know. Alright, needless to say, the dog is right here. And we get an elixir for our trouble. Grandpa just got told. Alright, so that is technically the end of the quest. So the next thing we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and now officially make our way to Adia's house. So I will see you there. Alright, so go ahead and enter in. We're going to go ahead and enter in the house. First things first, we're going to get interrupted by Sid. Okay, so before we follow him, we'll get our next Timber Maniacs edition. And we do need to make sure that we eventually go get the one from Shumi Village before the end of this disc. Okay, so we're going to exhaust her dialogue until we see Adele's name in yellow. Okay, so once we exhaust her dialogue, we kind of act like we're going to leave. Okay, so what we are going to do real quick is before we do anything else, we are going to go re-talk to Adia again because we need to get a particular item from her. Now, if at this point in time you can challenge her for a rare card. I don't remember what card it is to be precise. Just note that she is very, 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 very good at okay, so maybe we need to, okay, so maybe not yet. But there is at one point, we do need to talk to her, but I think that's going to be, later on. I don't think we can do that right this very moment. So we're going to go ahead and head back to the garden, and we're going to make our way to the infirmary. All right, so with this, we get to enter the dream world again. So, real quick, Zell is going to be Kiros, and Ward is going to be Selfie. And that looks awfully real for it to be a costume. All right, so we're going to enter this little mini game. So square to defend and triangle to attack. Best suggestion, just spam the attack button. just not. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yay! There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and run away. Alright. So we're going to say hold on a second. So what we're going to do, since we have a free moment, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here because this went on a little longer than I expected to. But that's all right. So in the next episode, we will get ourselves situated and we are going to do some magic drawing as well. So stick around for that and I will see y'all in the next one. Take care, folks.